first week back at school, you're already late.
I'm still in holiday mode, aren't I? And it'll nearly be dinner by the time I get there, so there's no point in me doing it.
Nice try. Now get to school, or I will drag you there.
Oh, Toya, you're sleepwalking. Wakey.
Yeah, all right, very funny. You've not got a key to mine in your mum's flat, have you? I've locked myself out.
No, Mum's not sorting one out yet. See ya.
Yes, hurry up, get a shift on.
Well, there goes the neighbourhood. Or is it dress down Friday?
If it is, I, for one, never got the memo.
So what happened?
Well, I came outside to get the milk. Door slammed shut. Been knocking for ages.
Oh, well, the Anne's on a course today.
What, all day? She never said.
Just seen her leave. Won't be back till late.
Oh, you don't have to look so damn smug about it. It's my first day at the medical centre. I can't turn up looking like this. I really need this job. It's important.
Well, you're probably not interested, but Tracy's left a bag for the charity shop, so...
Okay.
Yeah?
Right, so guys, it's got to be top secret, okay? Got to be a big surprise.
Liz is going to do the rovers up. Buntings and balloons and what have you.
My best birthday ever. I had personalised bunting. K-I-R-K. It's like a miracle.
Anyway, I'm not sure about this. He shouldn't be marrying her.
Oh, come on, Aidan, why don't you just change the record? Because we tried to head him out for pass, there's nothing doing. He's a mate, right? So get on board.
Fine. It's his funeral.
I think we find this is stag.
What? I distinctly heard the word stag there.
No, I was just talking about a bloke that I know that got gorged by a stag.
Yeah, because he was taunting him with like a ham butty.
Stags are mad for ham.
Scientific fact.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're not planning anything.
As if.
Oh, now, look at you, lady of leisure. You can help me clean up if you want.
Yeah, or I could carry on reading this magazine and pick up some more brilliant ideas.
You've never had an idea in your life?
Actually, I've been thinking of doing pamper parties for young teenagers.
Oh, wish I had someone like you when I was young.
Oh, when I was young, she says. How old are you, Emma? 18?
19 and 3/4.
Oh, right. David, I've been meaning to ask you, how's Max liking big school?
Ask him yourself. Shauna said you should come round for tea tonight at ours. Bring the lovely Louis.
Well, I think Em may be tempted to stick a fork in his face.
Well, it's my house, my rules.
Thank you, darling. Oh, foof. Oh, last. Oof.
I don't know why I'm so surprised. She was a tea leaf all her life.
Well, yeah, I know, but this is in a different league.
Well, if she wanted something, she'd lift it. I don't see why a baby should be any different. I know she's robbed me of a life that I could have had, but... imagine what she's done to my real mum.
I know.
I mean, it's every parent's worst nightmare, isn't it? Your child going missing. Like, if that was Hope or Ruby.
You don't know how anyone gets over something like that.
I mean, there's somebody out there that's missed me. That has probably searched all over. I know it's been decades, but my poor mum, she's probably still grieving.
We need to find her.
What?
Well, maybe something good could come out of this whole flipping mess. A happy ending for you and your mum.
We know absolutely nothing about her. I mean, where would you even start with something like that?
Roy?
I think I might ask Billy, although I'm not sure how he'll feel about a load of shouting girls in his flat.
No, he'll be cool with it.
Yeah, I suppose he put up with you for long enough.
I think he's got this thing where he sort of zones out, switches his ears off.
Oh. Ow! Watch it!
Billy!
Are you okay? Yeah, hope he's running for a shower. He stinks.
It's Frank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sean, he's not at home. I can take a message.
Some kid set fire to my stuff. I need to get hold of some cash to tide myself over. Don't suppose you...
Well, I can make some calls. We'll get you some proper support.
I need some money to buy myself a tent and a sleeping bag. It gets freezing at night.
So I've got on me.
Cheers, mate. You're a lifesaver.
I hope he's not fallen off the wagon.
No, you wouldn't.
He can get hold of me on this number.
Hold on a sec. The smelly bloke's handed him something.
Doesn't look good, does it?
Well, better than turning up in my gym jams.
Yeah.
Not sure I look like a counsellor, though.
What does one of them look like?
I don't know. Reassuring, dependable. Someone you can share your deepest, darkest thoughts with.
Well, there's a pair of Deirdre's specs in that drawer, you know, that might do it.
Oh, thanks for helping me out.
Oh, no, that's okay. I mean, we can't be daggers drawn forever. Anyway, all that hating, it takes a lot out of you.
I could never hate you. Right, well, can't be late on my first day,
Okay.
can I?
Oh, hang on. Just... There you go. Carrot and hummus.
Oh, you made me food.
Yeah, well, you said, you know, you didn't have time to do it, so... Right, go on, get gone. Don't rummage about in the broken brains of Weatherfield.
Are you sure I can't make you a coffee? I've got a machine in the cupboard with pods.
Oh, no, you're all right. Sophie not around today?
Well, I'm expecting her to bob in at some juncture, but she's a law unto herself, that one. I must say, I didn't expect a legal professional like yourself to come running round here at the drop of a hat. Don't you have an underling who can do all paperwork and whatnot?
I just needed you to sign something, but annoyingly, it doesn't seem to be in the file.
Well, that's the danger of multitasking. You end up doing 10 things at once, and all of them badly. That happens to all of us.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Soph.
Hello, Sophie. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Could I just use your loo?
Yeah, sure, you know where it is. Oh, and you must let me know what you think about my new pedestal mat. It's from John Lewis.
Okay.
A pedestal mat? Who even has one of them in 2018?
Well, as long as men urinate standing up, Sophie, I do, thank you very much. Anyway, never mind that. What do you think about Paula making any excuse to come round here?
What do you mean?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? She's hoping to run into a certain someone. Your dad. I think she's taking a shine to him.
So you said.
Right, I shall love you and leave you both.
I'll just get my stuff together and I'll be on my way.
All right, I'll speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Fancy a spot of lunch?
I really love to, but I've got to go work.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll pop in for a working lunch and see if I can distract you.
Hi. How's it going? Okay. I left my packed lunch at home, so I had to come home for dinner. Right, well, you best get a wiggle on then. It'll be time to go back soon. Is this you? Yeah. Do you fancy it? Well, to be honest, I'm not really fussed. Right, well, no one could accuse you of being high maintenance, could they? How's things? Good, thanks. Is Billy behaving himself? I think, to be honest, I haven't really seen him much. How come? Where's he off? I know, I'm guessing it's all just church work, but he's been doing loads of hospital visits, so...
He is definitely over all of the drug stuff, isn't he?
Yeah, he's great. Why'd you ask?
I really like Billy, and he's been brilliant with David. I just want to keep an eye on him, you know?
You don't think something's wrong, do you?
No, not at all, no. It's just me sticking my nose in.
Right, you know what to do, don't you?
Run him a merry dance, Eileen said.
Tell him where you want to go, and when you get there, change your mind.
I've always fancied Lytham Seance. It's got a windmill.
Right, well, wherever you go, make sure you're not back here until 1500 hours.
How are you going all Jack Bauer?
No, more like Jason Bourne, but just better looking.
I remember everything.
Good.
No, that was a quote from Bourne.
I think Des losing his marbles.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Because he's got me faffing around all over the place. Don't put the bucket there, man. You won't put it over there.
Some people, eh, mate?
Don't put the yellow flowers with the red flowers because they clash. Oh, why ask me in the first place? I haven't got an arty-farty bone in my body.
Kirk's booked a cab.
How can you do it? I need a pint.
No, I can't, mate.
Why?
Because I've got to take Mrs. Hutchinson and her cockapoo to the vet because its twisted bowels raised its ugly head again.
You'll have to put some plastic sheeting down. It's not going to be pretty.
Where you want to go, Kirk?
That'd be telling.
I have to say to it, I am absolutely loving the new look.
Oh, no, well,
I
actually...
never really understood the whole hippy-dippy chuck it on and hope for the best style you usually go for. No, I say that as a friend. You've got a lovely figure. Why drown it in frills and flounces and all those grotty old cardies?
Right.
No, you'll be able to give those cardies to the Pets Rescue Centre.
Oh, they've been a lovely dog blanket.
Oh, I'm gagging for this copper. Not stopped all day.
I thought about training to be a counsellor. But, I just don't trust myself. Too empathetic.
Well, it can be a challenge, not getting too emotionally involved.
Give. That's me.
Yeah, I got that from you.
Oh, good luck. Peter. Oh, and a kiss, bless. You two aren't back on, are you?
Sadly not.
As I thought. Who wants that forgiving? He's a proper catch, is Peter. It's just such a shame you told huge porkies about the baby.
Right. Like you meant to be fly posting.
I'm worried.
Well, yeah, I know, strictly speaking, it is illegal, but trick is not to get caught, you know? Then again, your number's on the
No,
thing, innit?
not about that, about Billy. I think he might be back on the drugs.
Nah, no way. I mean, nearly ruined his life before. I can't see him going back there again.
Yeah, but people do, though, don't they? He is an addict.
Well, wow, what's he done?
Me and Emma saw him hanging around this really dodgy-looking guy. And he was really off yesterday. He said one thing and then just completely contradicted himself.
That's been a bit shifty, I suppose.
I just can't stop thinking about Summer. She's young and vulnerable. I'd hate myself if I just sat back and did nothing, but what can I do?
Well, that's it, innit? You can't do anything until you get some proof, so...
Hi. Can you follow that car, please?
Right, come in, is everybody ready? Peter,
Here we go. I'll buy you a pint, make up for the misunderstanding.
You owe me 30 quid, Kirk. I don't think a pint's gonna...
Oh, be gentle with him, be gentle. Oh, are you going to help me out here?
Oh, it's too late for that. Pints all round, lads, is it?
Yes. You don't need a liver transplant by the end of the night. We've done something wrong.
Unlucky Steve. My mother is something of a harridan, as you know. I would be thrown into disarray were it discovered that, well, she'd stolen me.
He can't get his head round it, can you, Ty?
But even if she had, I firmly believe that she'd give me back. I was always a great disappointment to her.
I mean, that's the thing. Jackie was never fussed about me. I was dragged up.
I think our first strategy should be to look through newspaper articles of the time.
It was 36 years ago.
Old newspapers get stored in libraries on microfiche.
I've spent many a happy hour scrolling through microfiche and its first cousin microfilm.
The abduction of a child would have been reported and investigated. We should be able to find something.
You're being very cloak and dagger. Are you doing some detective work?
I may as well tell you, everyone's going to find out anyway. Turns out I was abducted when I was a baby.
Alien abduction? I'll be still my beating heart.
No. The woman who brought him up didn't give birth to him. We think she might have stolen him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything I can do, please say.
Well, you could help find his real mother, if that's acceptable to you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Right, you start by looking through local newspapers.
Don't you hail from Liverpool?
Well, my mum did. Look, my fake mum did, yeah.
Then I shall start the search there.
And I shall go to the Central Library.
Fear not, Tyrone. With Cropper and Packham on the case, it's only a matter of time before we discover your true mother. That's his cheesy bone, Mum.
Well, I will, if you put a smile on your miserable gob.
No.
Right, joke's over now. Get the handcuffs off.
Right, I'll take them off if you promise not to go through with it.
Oh, no, no, no. Eileen, he's staying there.
You are my best man. You are supposed to be looking after me.
And you, obviously, haven't read the job description, have you, my son?
You learned it from the last stag do, man. We're not going to let him again.
Oh, kinky. I like it. Aren't we supposed to be stripping him down till he's butt naked?
Enjoy yourself.
Right, listen, joke's over. Get me... Ryan, I'll pay you.
Oh, go on then. Where's the key?
Right, come on.
No, don't be tight. He's had enough. Put that down, Johnny. He's had enough.
Down the sink. Well done, lads.
You do realise my bladder's going to burst here?
Well, I do think there's a bucket in the back.
Oh, don't panic. I can give you a hand if you like.
He will not.
Fred, I'm a medical professional.
See, this is why I don't like stag do. Something always goes wrong. Mum, save me. Listen, I didn't really need a wee. It was a trick.
Hygiene first. Just teasing.
Hi, David. Yeah, I'm at the hospital. No, I'm fine. I'll be home soon. Look, don't laugh, but I followed Billy here. Yeah, all right, I feel totally stupid. He's obviously just here to see one of his parishioners. So, yeah, he's done nothing wrong. I got it wrong. He's a saint. All right, bye.
Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increase.
Smells your smell in here. It really gets your taste bud going.
Yeah, well, you can keep your eyes off them pakoras, because you're having tea at ours, remember?
I'll be perished by then.
And here's me thinking that we've come here for a meeting. I mean, so far, Gran, I've heard about your new curtains, and how Mrs. Harvey's having a serving hatch boarded up. And now this.
Oh, well, since Maria and Rita have joined forces, the salon's been solid for me.
Well, Gran, you're going to have to get over it, aren't you? Just, you know, come up with some better ideas, drum up a bit of business.
Oh, David, love, I know you're right. But how can I possibly think when I've had all the stuffing knocked out of me? I don't know. I really don't know.
So, yeah, my last girlfriend kind of put me off relationships for a bit.
Was she that bad?
No, she was lovely. I was mad about her, but she fell in love with someone else.
Oh, there she is. You had your tip jars. Sally Metcalf have a little thieving hands all over them.
Well, God forbid I should stand here shouting out a list of all your crimes. I'd be here all day.
It's my mum.
Oh, hi. Can't keep you away today. What's all this?
Nothing. We just...
Sophie was a bit worried about your court case, so I just thought it best to take her through it step by step.
Oh, Sophie, I'm sorry I didn't feel you could talk to me about it.
No, honestly, it's fine.
So you don't have to worry, because I've got it all in hand.
Well, why don't I join you? I mean, you finish your shift in a minute, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, better still, why don't we decamp to the bistro? We can open a bottle of red wine and have a right good chinwag.
How are you doing with that Ben?
Here it is. She did what? She set me up with a Tina lookalike.
Well, that's weird. Even for Carla.
Yeah, mate, I know. Tell me about it.
You know, women in their crazy little ways.
Yeah, well, you must be a bit mad yourself, mate, shacking up with our Tracy again. Hey, you're glutton for punishment, or what?
There's no sign of the key.
Well, where is it then?
Is that dematerialised, man?
Now what then?
Hey, Kirk, you can't just play fast.
Chance to bundle Steve into a van and drive him to the ends of the earth.
Chance would be a fine thing.
You know, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but Steve and Tracy are good together.
Better the devil you know.
He's very happy.
Should soon knock that out of him.
Yeah. You know, sometimes when they think nobody's looking, he just catches her eye and gives her a little smile or squeezes her hand just to say, I'm here, I love you.
You know, the more I think about it, I'm convinced I should stay away.
What, you're not coming to the wedding?
Well, I'm many things, but I am not a hypocrite.
How are we going to get me out of these, then?
Wire cutters. Well, if all else fails, we could always take a machete to the bar.
Or I could just give you the spare key.
Well, now he tells us.
Well, come on, it's not funny anymore.
Sorry, mate, I think I've left it at home.
Oh, come on.
Pete. Not be long.
You better not be.
What the hell are you doing?
Who's that?
That monster doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Take it easy, please. Just let me explain. Who is it?
What's wrong with him? Hope it's serious.
He's lost his sight.
Good.
Please tell me who it is. It's Bethany. Look, just try and stay calm. All right, I'm just taking her out of the room, okay?
You are supposed to be David's friend. He's going to be devastated when I tell him.
Please don't say anything to anybody. Just not until I've had a chance to explain.
Right. These are chafing.
Oh, Jones.
Drink. You got to drink this beer through Kirky's sock of hell.
Oh.
Oh, it stinks! Oh, it's a cheesy baby. Come on. Oh. No, Leo, tell him that. He's a health hazard.
How do you put it up your immune system?
Oh. Yeah, go on, Very nice work. Nice. For the next game, you will be blindfolded.
Yeah, but you got to tell what it is just by touching it.
Well, that's easy. I know my way around a bra, even in the dark. Yeah, what a guy.
Right, next one then, next one. All right.
Yeah. Sweaty melon.
Oh, my God.
Hello?
Oh, no.
Hello?
What about you, Stephen? Elizabeth? Well, don't all speak at once.
What are you doing here?
Been released. Oh, come on, Elizabeth. You don't think I could have got over the wall in a state like this, do you?
What do you want?
Well, let's see. Hello would be nice.
I'm gonna need the keys, lads.
Yeah. Peter, mate. Back in a minute.
Might be able to help you with those, Steve. You'd be amazed what you learn when you're in the big house.
Oh, thanks. Well, this is the worst stag night ever.
Stag night, eh? Well, that explains the daft T-shirts and the handcuffs. Who's the lucky wee girl this time?
Tracy.
Tracy. After what she put you through the last time? You're a braver man than me, son.
What Mr. Armed Robber is going to lecture me on serious life decisions.
Now buy you a pint, son.
You're unbelievable. When are you going to get it through that thick head of yours that you are nobody to me? Nobody.
How can you give that human garbage the time of day?
Please, just let me explain.
What's there to explain? You've completely betrayed David.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I didn't have a choice.
So God made you do it. Of course you had a choice.
This isn't just about me being a vicar. I'm responsible for Josh's attack. He's blind because of me.
Oh, hallelujah. There is some justice after all.
Yes, he's done some terrible things, but that doesn't mean he can't find redemption.
Oh, break out the violins. He has ripped my uncle's life to pieces. And now that he's the one suffering, it's suddenly, please forgive me.
Josh isn't asking for forgiveness. In fact, he's not even ready to accept he's done anything wrong.
And you want to save him?
Would that be such a terrible thing? Every person has the ability to change. And it is my duty to help him realise that.
Look, I promise I'm not here to cause trouble.
Oh, save it. Come on, lads. How long does it take to find a flipping key? Could have chewed my arm off now.
All right, everybody just take a deep breath.
Well said, Elizabeth.
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Hey, disaster averted. Tim, let him out. What's he doing in here?
Leave him, mate. He isn't worth it.
No, I'm not going to leave it, mate. He tried to kill me.
Look at him, mate. He can hardly walk.
Yeah, he'll hardly be able to breathe when I'm finished.
Mate, just calm down.
It's not worth you going back inside again. Why didn't you just stay away?
Oh, Mum, save your breath.
Look, I give you my word, I wouldn't be here unless it was important.
Your word is worthless.
I can't be doing with this, Liz. Either show him in the back room or get him out the door. One or the other.
I promise you, I won't take up any more time than I have to.
We're not interested.
Please, I beg you, just hear me out.
I'll show him the door.
Back room.
Matt, will I give up? You're on your own.
Stephen, no. Stephen!
You're right. Why don't we go back to mine and sink a few ends?
Nah, I spot a bit on my own tar.
I know you're in shock, mate, but it's still his dad, mate.
Look, the flipping wedding is the last thing on my mind. My dad is a curse, mate. Now he's back.
I bet Toya was mortified, wasn't she?
It was funny.
Oh, how was your dad about it?
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool, but apparently he sorted some of Tracy's so close for her.
Really? Did he? Well, step up for Toya, style-wise, that. So they seem to be building bridges.
I guess so.
Maybe there's hope for them yet.
What, getting back together? No chance.
Stranger things have happened, Si.
Well, if you say so.
You're off your head if you think someone like that can be saved with a few Hail Marys.
I'm not condoning his actions.
Trying to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, and trying to ease your guilt in the process.
Look, I get your anger.
No, Billy, you don't. You can't. Say it was Nathan lying in that hospital bed.
I'd like to think I'd do the same thing.
Even if you knew that it would hurt me.
If it stopped him from hurting someone else, then it would be worth it. Imagine if somebody had been able to intervene with Nathan years ago and sent him down a better path. What then?
Yeah. Except that didn't happen. My life still got destroyed just like David's. Look, I know that your heart is in the right place. But that doesn't change the fact that he has a right to know what you're doing.
He wouldn't understand.
Well, that's between you and him.
Oh, that'll be Bethany.
Well, I'll get it.
Do you know, that smells lovely. Are you sure I can't give you a hand?
100%. I just want you to relax.
Oh, you sweet.
Hi.
Good evening.
And goodbye.
Oh, here we go.
How dare you just show up like this?
I invited them, Gail.
You?
Well, she means us.
We did it for Max and Lily's sake.
Did it to torment me, more like.
No, look, the kids haven't the foggiest what happened with you and Lewis. All they know is that Audrey's the great-grandmother, and they miss her big time.
Yeah, you're always saying how family's really important.
Look, could we not just call a truce, okay?
Over my dead body. Either they leave, or I do.
Cue the ultimatums.
Maybe that would be for the best.
No, Lewis, just stay here. Gail, please, this nonsense has got to stop here, and now.
Look, it's only tea, no strings attached. Seriously, you don't even have to talk to them if you don't want to. There's no reason to let it ruin your evening.
That ship has well and truly sailed, I'm afraid. Enjoy your meal. And I'd count the cutlery after if I were you.
There you go, folks.
Thank you.
Oh, I meant to ask, how's Rana?
Okay, I think. Yeah, seems her mum's got her on a pretty full schedule. I miss her.
Well, I'm sure she misses you too.
She seems nice.
No, when it suits her. She messed Sophie around something rotten.
Evil ex, eh?
Anyway, let's not talk about Sophie's love life, or should I say desperate lack of. No offence, so.
None taken.
So you were saying something about a favour.
However, it is a touch delicate.
Oh, so spit it out.
All right, in a nutshell, it appears that Kevin's got a bit of a soft spot for you.
Mum?
And I just wondered, well, if you wouldn't mind if I could pass on your number to him.
Mum, my dad is not ready to start dating.
No problem.
What?
Do you mean that?
Absolutely.
So how long have you been out?
A couple of weeks.
You look terrible.
Uh-huh. Honest as ever. You, on the other hand, look as beautiful as ever.
Let me stop you right there, Jim. This... It isn't a social call. It isn't a catch-up. It isn't anything.
Well, is it so wrong for a sick man to want to reconnect with his family?
Oh, well, let's hope that's the only reason you're here. For your sake. Because if you do anything to hurt Steve again, I will make you wish that you had been left to rot in that prison. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. Right. Well, now we've got the threats out of the way. I don't suppose I could trouble you for a wee something to drink. All this grovelling, you know, builds up a brave thirst, so it does.
I mean, admittedly, Kevin is no David Gandy, but... Well, given the proper encouragement, he has been known to scrub up half decent.
You're unbelievable. You're acting like his pimp.
Well, pre-warned is pre-armed. Oh, I need to go. I need to go and do some shopping. You come in.
Oh, could I borrow her for a little while longer? I thought I'd try and pick up some tidbits about Kevin. It's always best to be prepared.
That is a brilliant idea. You could learn a lot from this woman. Oh, and keep your eye on that Kate for me, won't you? Because now that Rana's sailed off, I don't want her getting any big ideas about my baby.
I will.
Why are you so embarrassing?
See you later.
See you. Another cocktail?
Stuff your cocktail. What do you think you're doing? You cannot give my dad your phone number.
I know what I'm doing.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, I do. If I hadn't have agreed, your mum would have never let it lie. If we do this my way, I go out on a boring, platonic date with your dad, after which I can report back. There was absolutely zero romantic connection, and we're better off as friends. Your dad's free to explore pastures new, and your mum is off my back permanently. So I would say that's a win-win.
Ah, don't suppose there's anything stronger, eh? No. Tea'll be grand. So, your man out there, then?
Johnny.
No, I just thought maybe you and him were... Well, you could have been with...
You thought wrong.
Oh.
Jim, just tell me what it is you want to know.
Well, first of all, I'd like to know why your name isn't still above the door. And secondly, why in the name of God is Stephen marrying the Antichrist?
Right. Well, you better brace yourself. Steve cheated on Michelle and got Leanne pregnant.
What? Well, that wee lad ever learn?
Oh, look who's flaming talking. Anyway, eventually, Michelle found out. Oh, she went ballistic and then took him to the cleaners. So, sayonara, Rovers. Only silver lining, I suppose, is little Oliver.
Oliver?
Our grandson.
Well, he's a bonny lad.
Oh, he is. When he's not been a little terror. Hey, if I'm honest with you, it reminds me of Steve when he was a babe.
Well, Lord help us, Mommy. Last few years mustn't have been easy for you, Elizabeth.
Oh, I've known worse.
We should never have let Gail leave.
Oh, and deny her dramatic exit, please.
I didn't want to cause any trouble.
Lewis, if Gail wants to throw her toys out the pram, that's her problem. I mean, the more we react, the more it encourages her.
Dad, you never guess what? Manchester United just lost 4-3.
Yes. I assume that's good news.
Oh, it's epic.
You know, I used to play football when I was younger. Pretty good standard, though, I say it myself.
I imagine you'd have been a bit of a tricky player to play against. A bit slippery. What?
I'm fine. I sort of had that coming.
Yeah. Of course, so you know, if ever you do mess my family about again, then I will end you. You know, just being honest.
I expect nothing less.
Hiya.
Hi, my love.
Who's this?
This is my friend Lewis, Bethany.
Delighted to meet you.
Lewis isn't thieving
blooming scumbag, Lewis.
Excuse me. Now you apologise right now.
In your dreams.
I think this might be our cue to leave, my dear.
Oh, you think? I am so sick of men hurting me and my family.
Right. Thank you so much for a very nice meal. Maybe see you around. Huh?
Right.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Well, that couldn't have gone worse.
Joking, are you? I think that one of the best teas I've had for a while, anyway. Right, come on, Max. Let's make some football magic.
Should I do your plate?
No, thanks. I'm not really that hungry.
So I said page 10, second-hand sofa. Hello. Hi. Long day? Very. Best crack open a bottle of that Merlot, then. Oh, no, not for me, just a cranberry and soda. What's my day off? All right, then. Goody two-shoes. I'll have the same, thanks.
So, how was work?
Fair to middling. Ooh, and how's Peter? Ready to throttle him yet? Actually, you know what? Steve's stag aside, he's actually pulling his weight. And we are talking about the same Peter Barlow here, right? We've actually got a really good working relationship. I'd go as far to say it was pretty much perfect.
Oh, my God. No, I know where this is going.
No, you couldn't be wider off the mark. I think there is somebody on Peter's radar, but it's definitely not me.
Who is it then?
Toya.
Toya? I thought that was dead and buried.
Well, apparently not. After what Simon's been telling me. I think Peter just needs a little nudge in the right direction.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to try and play matchmaker.
Oh, come on. Who knows more about affairs of the art than me? Kate, can you do me a favour and just check on the order for table 5, please?
No problem.
All right, what are you playing at? Because last week you were telling me I still had feelings for Peter, and what, now you're playing Cupid, are you? I have my reasons. Well, I am all ears. Okay, fine. Listen, the way I see it, if I could get Toya and Peter back together, it leaves less temptation for me. I think I'm gonna need that glass of wine after all. Me too.
So there was nothing at all in the papers?
I'm afraid not. Both myself and Brian are as surprised as you are.
Well, something like an abduction should at least make the news.
But obviously we will continue the search.
And what if you can't find anything?
Then we'll think of something else.
It is highly unlikely that something so serious could have avoided any media exposure.
Exactly. The answer's got to be out there.
It is simply a matter of time and patience.
Ty, I know this is a setback, but you've got to try and stay positive.
Maybe there's no news about the abduction because, oh, it didn't happen.
I'm not sure I'm following your train of thought.
But what if there were no crime?
Well, if Jackie didn't snatch you...
And my mum just abandoned me.
You all right?
Yeah. I was just wondering if you wanted to go for a drink and a chat after.
You still fretting over Billy?
Something like that.
What you like? Yeah, just give us 20 minutes. Just need to play this game.
Okay. Can I give you a hand?
Oh, no, you're all right.
Look, I'm sorry if I went off on one earlier.
Oh, forget it. We should have warned you.
Go!
2-0, the crowd go wild.
You know, I don't know who's having more fun. Between you and me, I've not seen him this chilled out in yonks.
Yeah, it's great.
And I don't want to jinx it, and I know there's a hell of a long way to go, but, you know, in the last few days, I've seen such a change in David.
You know what? I've actually got loads of stuff to do, so, I'm gonna head off.
What? I thought you said you wanted that chat.
Yeah, but, I think you were right. I'm just worrying over nothing.
A referee, you cheating little phony bunny. Anyway. You're right, love.
I thought you were at Steve's stag do.
You can't have a stag do without a stag.
Why? What happened?
Oh, his dad decided to gate crash the party.
I didn't know he wasn't in prison.
No, neither did Steve and Liz. Anyway, after that, it all went a bit Pete song and it was good night, Vienna.
Well, I'm not surprised, honestly. That Jim MacDonald is like a bad penny.
I know, I still kind of felt sorry for the guy, though. Talk about a broken man.
Yeah, well, you reap what you sow.
I suppose. Oh, these are my favourite.
What?
Oh, never mind. Hey, I pulled off a bit of a coup today.
Why don't I like the sound of this?
I only convinced Paula to go on a date with Kevin.
What, in other words, you stuck your beak in?
I prefer the term fanning the flames.
What, by lining up a booty call for your ex-hubby?
Well, after everything he's been through with Jack, he could do with a pick-me-up. Plus, it'll keep Gina at arm's length.
Well, I'm telling you now, I'm staying well out of it. Personally, I think you should put a bit more energy into your own love life and make a few booty calls of your own.
I do not make booty calls. But I might be willing to learn.
Oh, hello.
Can I get you anything?
No, thanks, I'm not staying.
So what, you need to warn me that Davey's on the warpath?
Actually, I didn't tell him. I couldn't.
Thank you.
I didn't do it for you. David is in a really good place at the moment, and I'd like him to stay there.
I understand.
No, you don't understand, otherwise we wouldn't even be having this conversation. My uncle doesn't find it easy to trust, okay? But he trusts you, and that's a really big deal for him.
It means a lot.
And he trusted the man who raped him.
I swear, the last thing I want to do is cause David any further pain.
We'll stay away from Josh. I mean it.
Well, thanks for the tea and the wee chat.
I just hope we understand each other.
Yeah, of course we do. And like I say, I'm sorry I banned Jack Stevens' evening. It's not as if he doesn't have enough reason to hate me already.
You're not the only one.
Hey, I don't want any more aggro tonight.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Peter, I am sorry for what I did.
Not interested, Jim. It's too late.
Just hear me out. Well, in prison, I sunk to a low I didn't think was possible. You showed up, and I saw an opportunity.
You thought you'd take advantage. Hang me out to dry.
I just wanted to see my family again.
What's that? That's not an excuse.
No. Nothing can excuse what I did. Nothing. So if you want to hit me a dig in the bake, you feel free. Go ahead. I deserve it, and then some.
You're not worth it. I'll tell you what. If you've got any sense, you won't show your face round here again.
You'll calm down.
I wouldn't bank on it. Right. Well, I better make myself scarce.
I will try and persuade Steve to have a chat with you. No promises, though.
No, of course. Sooner the better, though. I mean, tomorrow'd be good.
I'll do my best.
It's just as really important, Elizabeth.
I said I'll do my best. Don't push it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Right, all the way on. It was good to meet you.
Likewise.
Aye.
Well, how'd it go? Did you tell them?
You can't rush something like this. All in good time.
There's trouble on the horizon that could threaten Becky's scheming plans when brand new drama Vanity Fair continues Sunday night at 9. But on the way next here on ITV, we're off to the Seaside Surgery. Stay with us this Friday night for Doc Martin.